Morrie's Mazda's here today with the brand new 2016 CX-9. So this is the Grand Touring model, so it's got plenty of features I can show you today. And as well, I'd like to take you on a test drive. So now all the Mazdas are going to come with the 2.5T turbocharged 4-cylinder. What that means is better fuel economy. Now this is the all-wheel drive Grand Touring, and you're still going to get 27 miles per gallon on the highway. Again, this is a 3-road passenger vehicle, so you can put plenty of people in here and still get really good fuel economy. A few other things they've changed, basically all of it, but they're going to keep that Kodo design language up front. So you're going to have that really well-designed grille. You're going to have the 20-inch wheels here on the Grand Touring package. Also, you can get a sunroof, you can do heated leather seats. I'll show you a bunch of stuff inside later, but for now, let's check out the back. So obviously you're looking at the CX-9 if you want the third row capabilities. Now how easy are they to use? You simply grab the handle, pull back, and then flip the headrest up. Now for the opposite, if you want to put them down, same easy procedure. Pull this and you're going to drop the headrest and just simply fold it forward. That's going to give you plenty of space for storage, whether you're going to the cabin or hauling the kids off to soccer practice, you're going to have all the room you need. Alright, so now we're behind the wheel of the Grand Touring, and the first thing when you hop in this car you're absolutely going to love is the steering wheel. It's got kind of a different contour around the side, and it's really comfortable in your hands. And it's something I don't usually think about right away, but the steering wheel is definitely more comfortable, and it's going to be the leather wrap in here with the seats that are also leather and extremely comfortable, which is very good. So where Mazda was lacking on the CX-9 was in that third row capability. Maybe where Honda or Toyota or Hyundai came in, Mazda was sort of behind the 8-ball. But now you're looking at this vehicle maybe competing more with the MDX or even up into the Lexus and more luxury brands. The soft leather inside this vehicle is amazing. It's really smooth to the touch. It's got a nice feel to it. And the thing they've done with the motor, I know people might be a little worried about the turbo, being that we don't have the V6, you can't do a ton of towing. But you gotta think 95% of the time, how are you using the vehicle? And what Mazda discovered is that's gonna be at low RPMs. So this turbo motor is gonna make all its power right around 2,000 RPMs, which is where they figure, hey, you're gonna be kind of putting around town and stop and go traffic maybe, and you're gonna get all that power right away, rather than having it up around 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs. And I mean, if you get on it, it doesn't feel like a 3-row SUV. It's going to drive a lot like the Mazda 3 and the Mazda 6, which in my mind is a great thing because I absolutely love how well those vehicles drive. So now other things, the cluster, obviously you have this huge screen up here, which some people from what I've read in reviews don't really like the look, but I mean Mercedes is doing it, a lot of the German SUVs are going to have that same screen, and they kind of took a page out of Audi's book with this little kind of driver display setup, as well as having its own volume knob. So you're not worrying about, how do I turn it down on the touchscreen, what do I mess with? It's simply a knob right here and it's easy to use. Also, that brings me back to the steering wheel where you're going to have Bluetooth controls, and then just beyond that you have all your safety controls. So this one, being that it is the Grand Touring, it has a ton of safety features already kind of programmed in. So what are you looking for out of this car? I mean, I love the cluster setup. I love the ease of all the use. The heated seats are here. Your controls down below are easy to use. The lumbar support feels great in these seats. And I mean, overall, again, like I said, how are you going to be using the car 90% of the time? Are people going to be crawling into that third row? It's easy. The second rows slide forward, they can jump into the back. If they're not going to be using that a ton, maybe only on the weekends or just casually, maybe hauling around more people, great. You're going to get 27 miles per gallon on the highway out of this larger SUV, and that is great. So what do I say? I mean, in my final opinion, I love the way it drives. I love the way all the Mazdas drive, and they kept that spirit alive with this one. Overall, get out and drive one. It's 100 times better than even the old one, which was already a great SUV. And it's comfortable, it's quiet, and it's really, really nice. On behalf of Morrie's Mazda, thanks for watching. Now, if you'd like to schedule your test drive in the new 2016 CX-9, make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.